Good morning, guys. Pat here, and as you can see, I've got my stability ball. Okay, today we're going to work upper body. You did legs yesterday. We did some glute and some ab work the day before, so now it's time to hit that upper body. You want to alternate your body parts daily so that you have a recovery period for whatever body part it is you worked the day before, if that makes sense. I think it does. Going off the cuff here. All right, so grab a stability ball, or you can grab a hand weight, all right? But you only need one because both of your hands are going to be together, okay? The ball, what it really does is doesn't add much resistance, okay? But it does keep your arms nice and separated where they should be, okay? And I'll show you variations of both. Make sure you have some aerobic shoes on so that your feet are nice and flat to the floor, and that's all you need. Let's get started. All right, so you may notice I'm going to turn side to side at times just so you can see from a different angle where this ball should be. All right, so I've got my ball, my hands are on either side of it. Turn sideways first. All right, so all you're going to do, and I don't want this to, don't let that ball touch you, okay? Because I want you to keep that core engaged the entire time. Every exercise we do, remember, draw those abs into that lower back. Okay, suck them in like we're walking by a mirror constantly. You don't want to see that. Okay, you don't want to see that overhang. So keep them engaged. Okay, good. Feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, nice and soft knees. We don't want to lock them out. Don't want you passing out. Okay. Arms are straight out in front, and all you're going to do is lift straight overhead and straight back down. Good. And you're stopping that ball, but before it has a chance to hit your thighs. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Now again, there's not much resistance here, but you are getting nice range of motion. Okay. And you're fighting against gravity, because every time you lift overhead, gravity is pushing you down. So I want you to control that ball as you lower. Don't just let it fall, okay? Resist that gravity and lower. Good. So right here, you're going to be here 15 times. Lifting and lowering. Lift and lower. Remember, tighten that core. Keep going. And I have no idea what number I'm on, but I am feeling it through my shoulders and my arms. Okay? Squeeze those hands together so that you're working those forearms and those biceps, okay? After you finish your 15, we're gonna go right into those side-to-side motions, all right? So all you're doing is holding this ball straight in front of you. My hands are still right here on the side. It is not relaxed on my knees, it is out. Okay, you're gonna go side to side, slight bend in this elbow, and back to the other side. I want you to try very, very hard to keep your shoulders facing forward, incorporating a little bit of that back, upper back, okay? Good. So we're getting a little bit of that back fat. We've talked about this before, okay? And just go side to side. Now, one to the right, one to the left, that is one rotation. Okay, so it has to go to both sides before it counts as one. Keep going side to side. Good, fantastic job. And remember, you have 15 here, okay? Side to side. Then we're gonna get a little bit of that core action, okay? So I have no idea, again, what rep we're on. You just make sure you go the full 15, okay? Good. And let's just say I'm at 15, okay? And bring it back center. Now this time I want you to lift up. Good, so now we're up and tall, and my ball is still there, you just can't see it in the frame, all right? Now what you're gonna do is we're gonna work that core, okay? So you're gonna lift and center, and other side. Now what I want you to make sure of here is that your shoulder stays in alignment with your hip, your glutes are tight, your knees are soft, and you're just crunching those abs, okay? And I want you to keep that ball up above your head at all times. Side to side, working those obliques. Again, one to the right, center, one to the left, that counts as one. Make sure that you hold in the center and then lower back down again. Good. Lower and lift. And again, 15 repetitions right here. Good, and then lower back down. So you will have 3 different moves, okay? You're lifting straight up in front, going all the way overhead and all the way back down. And you're gonna feel that, okay? Right here through the back, all right? You're also gonna feel it in your biceps, feel it in your forearms as long as you're gripping that ball. And you're gonna feel it in the chest, because anytime we have anything straight out front, you're squeezing those pecs and you're lifting and you're lowering. So you're actually getting a lot of upper body with this motion, okay? You have 15 straight up and down. Then remember, we're going side to side. So you have your ball and you're going side, trying to keep those shoulders forward. I don't want you to turn your whole body. I want you to keep your torso facing forward. Just take that ball out side to side. And we're not stopping in the middle on that one, okay? It's just going side to side. Remember, 1 to the right and 1 to the left. That's 1. And you're gonna do that 15 times. Then you're gonna take that ball straight up overhead and you're gonna lower, hold in the center, and lower again. Really working those obliques. That's what I want you to focus on. Really squeezing those obliques so your abs are in nice and tight. And then you're leaning, working that, what do we call it, muffin top, okay? That part that hangs over, okay? Depending upon how tight your pants are, everybody's got a muffin top, all right? It's what protects our organs. We have to have some sort of skin and a tiny layer of body fat in order to protect our organs, all right? So, remember, down 1, down 2, that's 1 repetition, because you gotta get both sides, okay? That is 15 also. So, those 3 moves together, 15 repetitions each, and that counts as 1 set. I want you to do it 3 times, okay? And that's it. So you just got your upper body workout for the day, and I will see you guys next time. Remember, if you don't have a stability ball, okay, feel free to do the exercise with no weight at all, or you can grab, and I said in the beginning 1 hand weight, but you would probably want 2, but the lightest possible weight you have. If you have wrist weights, the kind you kind of just hook onto your wrist, or if you have weighted gloves, a lot of people do those for turbo kickboxing and that kind of stuff. If you have weighted gloves, you can wear those. But remember, if you're using dumbbells, please don't use anything over like a 3 or a 4, because those 5s are going to get really heavy. Now, if that's all you have, then go through half of that set and set those weights down and finish the other half with no weight at all, okay? Because you got a lot of reps. And so I want you to be able to complete the movement with the proper amount of weights, with the proper amount of reps without really stripping down that muscle too much, okay? So remember, lightweight if you're using hand weights. The ball barely has any weight to it at all, okay? It's just forcing you to hold your hands, and it's giving you something to squeeze so that you're engaging everything. And if you're using nothing, that's fine too. What I would suggest is, I don't have one here at the moment, roll up a towel and hold either end of the towel. That way it gives you something to hold on to, okay? And then, remember, down, side to side. You can do all of these movements with that towel, you're just holding it, okay? And then up and side to side. Really working those obliques. And that's it for today, okay? I'll see you guys later.